Well, we are going to be watching for the severe threat of storms into much of the afternoon and evening time frame, with our main threats being high winds, damaging winds of 60 miles an hour or greater to be expected with most of these storms, and also tornadoes could be possible, and some of which could also be strong. The main timing is from 6 p.m. to about 3 a.m. with most of us in a slight risk zone. The further west that you go, that's where you start to see that enhanced risk zone slowly inching closer to the Meridian-Lauderdale County line. But let's kind of map out exactly what we're going to be seeing into much of the afternoon. Around 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. storms will start to enter Mississippi, with some of which being very strong supercell-like structures. So we're going to be watching that all very, very closely. It depends on how much heating we get throughout the day and how much clearing. So the clearer skies with the higher temperatures, that could indicate that we're going to be seeing more severe storms later on into much of the evening time frame. So we'll be watching for that on how severe these storms actually will get. Into much of 8 p.m. to roughly 10 p.m. we'll see storms start to move into our western viewing area, moving closer and closer to the Meridian-Lauderdale County line, into much of western Alabama as well. Some of these cells are going to be still supercell-like. We're going to be seeing damaging winds more towards the evening and overnight time frame as it becomes a little bit more linear, but still tornadoes can't be ruled out at all with this cell. So we're going to be watching this all super closely in terms of how severe it will get into much of the overnight time frame. So please have a plan set forth in front of you into much of the overnight, into you going to bed. Make sure you're setting alarms, having ways to stay updated. Put your phone, just keep it off of do not disturb into the overnight hours, just in case something does pop up. Into 3 a.m. into 6 a.m. things start to clear up ever so slightly. We might have a chance for just a stray shower on the back end of it, as we'll slowly clear up into much of Tuesday afternoon. So we'll be watching for that very, very closely. Today we're going to be having that weather alert day into much of the afternoon, and there is that chance for very severe weather mainly into the overnight hours as well. Into the next 3 days, though, after that frontal boundary is going to help cool us off into Thanksgiving. Slight chance of rain on Thanksgiving Day, as we'll start to stay fairly nice, and throughout the rest of the week as we'll stay well below average with a cool Thanksgiving Day. So go out and enjoy it, but watch out for the severe weather that we're going to be getting later on this afternoon.